Okay, I have no idea. This might be up too high for all I know. Hello, everyone. This is Collin.
And it's alright to me.
Yeah, and I just gotta play past it. So, me and... What's your name again? Me and Kevin are here to play some Metroid.
Forgets my name.
We're here to play some Metroid to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the franchise, and so.
And the fact that they recently just announced Metroid Dread for the Switch, which I'm sure has got the, the fanboys are like, yay, we finally get some representation.
And so, being the idiot savant that I am, we have to capitalize.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about.
Oh god, let's see if I can...
Cash in on those likes.
Yeah. Alright, I don't know if you can... So, we got the game pulled up here, and I'll give the brief story instead of reading the manual. Emergency order. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the mother brain, the mechanical life vein. Galaxy Federal Police, Order M510. So this is the first game in the Metroid series. We're gonna attempt to play this.
Typical government organization hiring shoddy subcontractors to do all their dirty work.
Right? And from what I hear...
Kidding.
No, actually that sounds pretty accurate to me.
Well, I mean, Samus has got to make a buck in this galaxy somehow.
And then someone's got to do the Federation's dirty work.
Right. Girl's gonna make a buck.
Alright, let's begin here. So we're gonna start... Oh god, this is gonna suck. My camera, I can barely...
I mean, I guess it's either bounty hunting or what, OnlyFans?
Oh god. This is already going superb. Oh. I can't see past the camera! Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can fix this, because I can't even see.
Maybe I should sit over on the couch and have you, and that way you can sit over this way and we can either that or we can swap places.
Let me see what we can do here. Let me see if I can...
I don't know if the controller's going to switch that far.
Yeah.
We're going to swap places.
Alright, let me see if we can...
sit here in this chair, and I'll sit on the couch.
I don't know if my controller cord will reach. You can barely reach.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Let me...
Well, then let's angle it so that I sit here, and so the camera's kind of... And then you sit there.
Yeah, let me,
And then that way you're... got direct line of sight.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, watch the controller.
Just spill everything, why don't you, Collin?
If it makes you feel any better, I have the same issues when I'm setting up my gaming chair at home, because I have like 50 different peripherals I have to connect for various... Whoa, yeah.
That's better. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so as always in Metroid, the first step is to go the wrong way to get the first item.
Yep.
This is the Morph Ball. This allows Samus, in the words of the manual, to grow small and round. No, I'm not making that up. early games always had translation issues, whatever the case.
Right, yeah.
And, but in all honesty, I have the manual to this game, and it's actually one of the more gorgeous manuals out at the time.
Sure.
Because, I mean, it's like 40 pages, it has all this great artwork, it has a more full version of the game story. It's actually quite amazing. It gives you all this...
they still had manuals and stuff like that.
It's a lost art.
Because, like, well, it's like just the other day I bought, like,
Where's my phone?
The HD... like Skyward Sword or whatever,
Right?
And I couldn't help but harken back to the first Zelda game that I purchased, which was Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, same.
And it came with a little booklet that had like some basic information on how to play the game.
Right.
And what have you. And it's like nowadays, nowadays, and I can see how some people might learn better from like an interactive tutorial or something at the beginning.
Right.
Like with most games, instead of just jumping into the middle of it like you are with Metroid, you're playing through like a tutorial level first where they walk you through all the things you can do.
But that's the problem, people, gamers I don't think honestly know what they want, because back in the day, oh, I don't understand the finer points of this game. Well, here's some manuals that you can figure it out. Oh, I don't want to read the manual, it's boring, I just want to jump right in and play. Okay, here's a tutorial for you.
Oh, tutorials are boring.
You can't skip it.
Right.
You
yeah.
can't skip it, and so it's like, what do you want? There we go.
Well, I mean, the kind of games I play usually require like external sources to figure out what the hell you're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of the manual. You can access it as you desire, and as needed.
Right.
Alright. I really hope this is recording, otherwise it's going to be a very boring Let's Play.
Yeah.
Just listening to us talk. Oh my god, what have I gotten myself into here?
You were the one that suggested this.
Oh my god. No, I'm not talking about in general, I'm talking about in the game right now.
Well, one thing we should consider doing is maybe taking a break every, like, maybe 10 minutes or so and seeing if we can check the footage.
Thanks, Wii. Sorry, I guess that flew over your head.
Yeah, that one didn't make sense to me.
Back in the days, I remember on the Nintendo Wii, every game after you played for a bit, say, "Are you sure you don't want to take a break and rest up?"
Oh yeah, no, I'm quite aware of that. Motherfucking Thief from Skyward Sword did the same. And like, she doesn't do it in the new version for Switch thing.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Your health is getting low, and it's not enough that we have the same old, alarm sound. No, we gotta stop the game and tell you that you're low on health. Like, thanks,
They fixed the fuck out of that in the Nintendo version, like the Nintendo Switch version. So at least they were paying attention. I've been playing that mostly while I'm waiting for the new World Ends With You to come out. But
all right.
Yeah, no, I might have to look into some of the newer Metroid stuff just because. Like, I never played. What was the one? Was that Other M? I don't know.
I don't know if you want to play Other M, sir, but
I don't know. I just remember that they had some other stuff that came out that was like for the Switch, and I don't remember.
Oh, by the way, when we play Other M, we're gonna keep a running count of how many times Samus says "the baby." You have no idea what I'm talking about, but oh boy. Oh my god. Metroid Other M gets a lot of hate because it's the plot is garbage.
Right.
And they kind of didn't they didn't really understand Samus's character, I feel.
I see. Did they subcontract it out?
No, that's the crazy thing. It was made by the main guy who runs the Metroid franchise. And they...
And that's why the Metroid franchise has basically been in cryo for like the
oh yeah,
years. Because like up until the recent.
No.
Oh, shit. Yep. Sorry, I should probably stop talking and let you concentrate.
It's all right. It's all right.
This is old school Nintendo. So you need to keep yourself focused on the game.
Let's see if I can at the very least get to the first energy tank, which should be somewhere around here. If I can. Ignore the glow of the camera.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, I can tell.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. There we go.
Well, at least you can see the entire screen from here. I've got the camera blocking my face.
Yeah, we might need to move it again for episode 2.
We'll give it a try next time. Like I said, we'll try a different angle next time. See if that works out.
The nice thing is it at least has the decency to refill your health when you get a energy tank, which the game doesn't do when you die, strangely enough. You always start with like minimum health. It's ridiculous, and then they expect you to, grind for energy pickups. It's insane.
Right. Got it.
There we go. Alright. So I got the energy tank, now I just need to get some tanks. Then, who is calling at this time? Just ignore it.
Just put it on silent.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that, actually.
I should probably do the same for mine. Mm-hmm. Nobody should be calling me, but we'll find out. Oh, I'm gonna have my phone on me. I think it's sitting in the other chair.
Oh, yep.
I won't fuck with it right now.
Yeah, this game is... The first Metroid game has a few weird little quirks to it, but we'll get to that later and soon enough. But there's some weird stuff like the fact that enemies can get inside the doors and continue to do damage to you, while you transition to the next room. It's kind of fucked.
Well, I mean, some games do have.
It's the first of its kind.
Right.
And so I don't have like a problem with the original Metroid. Some people have a big problem with the original Metroid because it doesn't have an in-game map. Well, I have one word to say for that: pussies.
It's called taking a sheet of graph paper and drawing that shit out yourself.
Exactly. I mean, how do you do that for real life? I mean, I don't know.
You don't have a map, make one.
Exactly, and I don't mean to be like kids these days, but it's true.
You have to understand this game is a product of its time.
Oh yes.
Gaming was different at this time.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that complain about it don't understand that.
Right. Yeah.
And as far as the glitches and bugs go, I mean, like this was the first of its kind. It's also an era where we didn't have things like day one patches
or save games even. The U.S. version. For those of you who don't know, this game was originally released on the Famicom Disk System in Japan, and it allows you to save your game and stuff, and it had slightly higher quality music and other things, a few other bits and bobs that. Well, they didn't know they hadn't figured out the whole battery backup situation yet, so. Shit. So in order to be able to continue, they created the password, and I'm sure we'll see one of those soon enough. And it will be
basically it's a hash of your save data.
Right. Yeah.
That you type in manually into the system.
Oh come on! I think they know what a password is. We gotta have at least some respect for our audience. Alright, I think it's down actually.
I've made a decision in my life. Never assume that the people on the other side of the screen know. Always assume there's at least one person who doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, back in the day when battery saves were apparently expensive, being able to save your game was a commodity. Some games required you to write down a bajillion letters and numbers.
Well, when you think about it, we were at the era where we were only just down to you think about the little button cell batteries that they use in say the Game Boy Color cartridges.
Right. Yeah.
And that was probably before even those were at a level as to make it commercially viable.
Well, I mean, that's how the NES games worked too. Actually, they had a little CR. I think it's like a 2032. So, but I get what you're saying. All right, so we got a missile tank now, and now the hard part. We got to make our way back through all this shit.
Right.
Oh my god! Run!
Holy shit, dude! Your energy's.
Yeah. I almost lost all my energy tank energy. There we go. All right. Now the fun part, climbing the shaft.
Climbing back up the shaft because you already dropped all the way down it to reach the...
Right. I'm going to check the timer, see if it's still going. Yeah, okay. So I set a timer for 30 minutes, so to keep this first episode from being too long.
Right. Assuming, of course, we're actually getting any footage.
We'll see, won't we?
Because otherwise it's going to be you and me talking about stuff while...
Just hearing a little bit of game noise in the background.
Right, yeah, that's kind of going to suck. Well, hopefully this actual capture thing will work properly.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard weird things about the Elgato capture cards and the Retro Tink, which is how I'm running this on a TV, on a modern TV without too much issue.
Right, yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Is it really that much of a difficulty to get get it to capture the footage?
I don't get it either.
Because I mean, it just seems like it would be a simple.
Well, the problem is, the original NES was comes from a very different time in television standards, Where I mean, they
I mean, yeah, everything now is USB or HDMI based.
yeah, but back in this day, you know, you had like the old tube TVs, and
Right.
in order to
Well, it's like even as early as like the N60, even like back to the N64. If you think about the N64, like that's where most people our age, you know, because when I was like 5 or 6, like at the turn of the millennium, it was only about.
here's our next upgrade, the long beam. It's going to make us actually able to shoot all the way across the screen, because that requires a special power. God forbid you be able to start with that.
Right. No.
I just find that funny, you know, that's how weak you start out. You can't even shoot across the entire screen.
Well, it doesn't matter if you can shoot across the entire screen. You gotta get what you're aiming at first.
Ha ha. There we go.
But no, it's like even as far back as the N64, they were still using component input. Which was basically like the little.
Yeah, back when the red, white, yellow.
The red, white, and yellow. It's like when they first came out with HDMI input, it was still they still used the component cables. It's just that they had 3 cables dedicated to
video.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's the thing, like, even with the original setup, like...
Yeah, the composite video.
But before that even, like...
Oh, God.
I remember the day and age where it was still, like...
You had to plug it into the cable thing.
Right, and it was like the, I mean, I still remember the TVs where they basically had the input. You all remember who here all remembers having to tune the channel 3
oh my God.
To
right.
channel 2 or whatever. It depends on the model, I think, of television. But basically, they had a specific channel that was dedicated to physical input.
I'm trying to remember where to go next. Do I want to go? Yes, I want to go this way.
It's funny because it kind of what that reminds me of is having the Bluetooth stereo on my car because I don't have a direct input, like I don't have Bluetooth built into my car.
Right.
So I use one of those transmitters where it takes the Bluetooth signal from your phone and then sends it out on an FM frequency that you tune in with your radio.
My car has a CD player. Actually, I don't.
Oh, my first car actually still had a fucking cassette deck.
Right.
And I got one of those. What I ended up doing was I got one of those things where it's basically a cassette deck where it basically has like it accepts. It's got something that transforms the. It's like a little miniature tape, and what it does is it records the Bluetooth input from like a not Bluetooth but like an auxiliary input.
How does that work? I need to look that up. How the tape?
Well, I know the cassette tapes use like
magnetic
something. So basically, it was like on the tape strip, you basically had data where it was stored via a magnetic charge.
Okay. And somehow like managed to put that on the tape while it.
Well, I think the way it worked is that they, instead of having a magnetic charge on the tape, they basically transmitted the electrical impulse from the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and sent that directly to the reader on the tape deck or something.
The more you know. Oh.
I mean, that's based on the one I had. This was a long time ago.
Right.
Well, I say a long time ago, I mean like the aughts.
It feels a long time ago.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, well, at least I know what I'm going to name this episode. Back in my day.
Oh yeah, no. We're like, well, we're in our 30s now. We're officially old fucks.
Right? Oh God. All right. I think this is where I want to go next, but can't do anything until I get some more missiles. So. Yay! Oh God.
Hey, fuck those things, dude.
I know, right? I think they're called Rios? I haven't read the manual in a while.
They look like 3 birds that are stuck together.
They do.
Like 3 angry birds, I don't know. They're like, Oh, okay, now I see. It's like those are supposed to be claws.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just kind of almost looks like a different color face from this angle.
Right.
I mean...
Well, I mean, that's the cool thing about the manual is it would have all this great artwork showing you what it was supposed to be.
5 goddamn missiles to open that door.
Oh, yeah. And all to get the bombs.
I mean, who needs 5 missiles to blow open the door? That's a heavy-ass door.
Metroid.
I mean, I know it's some futuristic, like, supposed to be some force field looking shit.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's the weird thing about Metroid. One of the more weird things about it was the colored doors, each having different requirements to open.
Right. Oh, watch out.
Oh my god.
Dude from behind. I swear that guy walked into the other room and he walked back out.
Right?
Right as you...
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it.
Run!
Yeah, screw this. Losing
Fuck
just...
this shit, I'm out.
Yep. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember. There's some... Kate, my sister's always sending me these hilarious little things. I'm trying to remember something funny. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting too old. I can't remember anything anymore.
Yeah. Might as well dig yourself a hole and go lie in it. You're about half dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're never too old to try new things.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I'm going to be, hopefully in the next year or so, getting my pilot's license.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me how that's going.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh shit!
This fucker's air juggling my ass.
Just could not get away. Oh, your energy tank's gone.
Yep, so...
Shit.
Oh my god. I can't remember if it's this one, but let me show you the bombs.
Oh, hey, you found a spot.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you can actually walk on that? It's not...
It's a fake lava thing, unlike the other ones which are real. I don't fucking know. Whoa, what was that?
It's like one of those things, it's like what cannot be found except for those who know where it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of bullshit.
Like, you know, you gotta imagine like the first kid that accidentally fell through that shit and thought he was screwed.
Right.
And then it was like, oh wait, this is a secret area.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna tell my friends about this. And then he goes to school and he tells his friends, hey, you know, if you go through the lava here, there's a secret area, right? And then all the other kids were like, fuck you, you know, they're like, you know, you're talking at, you know, you're talking bullshit, right?
And that's why I was the only one who beat this game. Okay, bye.
And then in a perfect world, what happens is the other kids go home and they try it anyways.
Right.
And like in the world of the Nintendo advertisements, the other kid goes home and tries it anyway.
Right.
And they figured out, oh hey, this kid was actually right, and so that kid becomes like the king of the school or whatever shit.
Right.
Like, you know, freaking gamer royalty, bitches on both arms sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh god, I need missiles. Went for all the trouble to get down here, and I don't have any missiles to.
Right. But no, in reality, you just end up being the kid that Sasha
Oh boy. Ah. Getting slow down here. There we go. Got 2.
Then maybe if you're lucky, you end up hitting prime time on the whole Let's Play scene and end up making money off Twitch. I don't know, that may be what I end up having to do to pay for flight school, start streaming on Twitch or something.
Hey, want to see something cool? Oh god, that's so weird. I love that that happens though. If the Zoomers have nothing to grab onto, they just spin in place like that. It's amazing.
Right? Oh yeah, no, that was actually kind of awesome. Just well, it's like reminds me. So in the Game Boy games for Legend of Zelda,
right?
Specifically for so I don't remember if you remember the Oracle games.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the Oracle games, you had, in Oracle Ages, I think it was, you had an item called the Cane of
Yep, Samaria.
And it was basically did the same thing as its version from A Link to the Past did, which is use 7 blocks.
Yeah.
And so you had those, I forget what they're called. They're like called zappers or something, but basically they're these little, or sparks, I think is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
And they're these little things that basically fly around. They move around the edge of like a specific area and hurt you if you hit them.
Okay.
And they basically follow the wall. And if you hit them with a boomerang, they actually drop a fairy.
Yeah.
They disappear and they drop a fairy. But other than that, they're indestructible.
And my prize is the ice beam.
And so it was cool though, because what I figured out is you could basically trap those things. You could basically create an area, like use the Cane of Samaria to place a block where they couldn't get, where they wouldn't.
Wow, this is really running well today.
Right. Why does that usually freeze the game?
What?
Is that why they call it the ice beam?
No. It freezes enemies, but that'd be funny. It's just there's too much shit going on for the Nintendo to take.
I see.
That happens sometimes. You know.
But no. So like, you put a block down and change the thing's path, and then if you have the block down, you can hit the.
Alright, let's
You
stay on
can
this.
make it disappear just as the spark goes over it, and then the spark just spins around in a circle because it can't.
There we go.
How did you do that?
I took damage and bounced. This is the only Metroid game I think that does that, where if you're in a block when it reforms, it will actually, like, you know...
Hurt you? Well, yeah, it's like some sort of like matter space thing. It's like teleporting into a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And if I recall, it does a lot of damage.
I mean, yeah, you're basically, the matter of your body is basically like pair annihilating with the matter of the wall. And, like,
Now, I remember there's another one that I think it might be that one, where if you go down there's nothing, but...
Right. So they basically create a secret area with nothing in it just to fuck with you.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes devs can be assholes.
Oh, God, yeah. Okay, I want to see if I can do this. This is another bullshit secret that I don't think you're supposed to be able to get to yet. Oh, maybe it's the other one. Oh, fuck. God damn it!
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. No!
Yeah, like I said, the enemies can actually get caught in the paths with you. Oh my god! God. Really showing off those pro gamer skills today, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure. So is it here then?
Oh, maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's on the upper path. Oh, I can't even remember.
This is why we need to draw the map.
Oh, I found something really cool the other day.
Oh, really?
There's this guy who, like, sells these, like, PDFs and, like, physical copies. He's, like, a really talented artist, and he does these hand-drawn strategy guides for old-school games, and they're really amazing. I'll have to show you those after we finish this episode.
For sure, yeah. Definitely. Wish there was a way we could show it on the episode.
Yeah, well, maybe we can do a little plug or something. I don't know.
I feel like that would be a good idea.
I feel like...
Give this guy some exposure. Not that we're going to get that many views. I mean, we're just two dudes playing a retro game.
I can dream!
I mean, it's like, unfortunately, you know what it is. It's,
I mean, I think the YouTube window of opportunity is probably passed for us.
Well, I mean, it's not even YouTube. Nowadays, you have to be, like, live and, like... It's like, how do you get started on Twitch when you don't have any viewers on Twitch? And then,
oh, yeah.
And then they expect, the one viewer, and then they expect content. That's why I stopped doing Twitch, but I might get back into it if I can find a better webcam.
Let's see if I can. Oh.
Because now that I have my flight chair at home, I have a better setup where I can play games. Even if they're not VR games, I can play them in like the right room, I guess.
That's right, I'm gonna die, and we'll show you the password, what it's like. Okay, is this the top? I can't remember. Let's just go this way. Yeah, this looks right. Watch me die.
Don't give up just yet.
The problem is it takes twice as many hits to kill things with the ice beam.
Right.
Okay. Time to exploit the game.
Right,
Actually,
oh, I see what you're doing.
time to farm.
It doesn't help if you keep losing health.
Ah!
And you can
Ah!
by hitting those things.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so they specifically ascend to the level that you're at, and then they
Yeah.
reward you.
Get a little extra health just so I can get through the next part. Game's playing real nice with pickups today.
It's funny how the next one didn't show up until you pick up the drop from the first one.
It's very polite like that.
It's very polite.
But yeah, it's also an exploit that can be helpful.
Yeah, I can tell. This is like a regen farm. It's like a fairy fountain.
It really kind of is. Okay, I think
Except you have to kill the fairies. Well, in kind of Zelda lore, you have to do that anyways.
Right.
I remember reading a comment somebody made. Hell is being a fairy in the Zelda universe.
Right.
Oh no! Wait! No! Specifically, hell is being a fairy in the Zelda universe with claustrophobia.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for these to grow back because that's how rocks work. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one is where the
Well, it's funny because like in actual like Zelda lore, like in all the Zelda games, like they don't actually, from what I understand, the fairy in the bottle thing doesn't actually hurt the fairy.
right.
It just they stay in the bottle, and then when Link dies, they pop out of the bottle, fly off, and give him a res on their way out. Right? But all of the freaking like fan lore says that
He eats it or something.
basically, yeah, it's the funniest thing. It's like it's just this vicious freaking fairy killing machine.
Right. Okay. Alright.
Okay, that is interesting.
That's Metroid in a nutshell right there, actually.
Okay, there we go.
Kapla! I think that's how they say it. I don't know Klingon, okay? That's the only word I've heard that I recognize.
I didn't even
Means
realize
like,
I was playing
I
on.
think it's like a victory or something. Alright. Alright, before,
Speaking of, well, I don't know where my freaking train of thought's going. It would hang on. It's this track keys to a convention. I have a friend of mine who's thinking about getting together a party to go down to Non-Descon this year. Would that be something you're interested in?
Yeah, when is that?
Labor Day weekend.
When is that?
September. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's how out of the loop I am, ladies and gentlemen.
And you need out more, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what time it. Like you're one of those people. It's like you don't even know what time of day it is. You've been stuck in the cave for so long.
Right? Oh my god.
Like what year is it?
What year is it? Oh.
Nope, there's our timer.
Yep. Alright, well, let me see if I can find a stopping point so we could
Wrap this up. You might have one given for you if you keep falling in the lava like that.
Right.
You might just die.
Oh my god. But I want to end on a high note, and I'm going to try to do that right now by bullshitting the game. So,
this I gotta see.
oh, come on. Come on.
Are you trying to jump on top of it and get to that?
Oh, wait till you see. Oh, almost! This is obviously not how you're supposed to do this, but you're supposed to get the high jump boots, I think.
Oh, he's up there now.
Yeah.
But now you can't jump up to him.
Oh my god!
Hold on, try timing it.
There we go!
Got it!
Now watch this. You're supposed to get a different power-up that makes you jump higher, but fuck that! Let's just break the game and get the Varia suit early.
I have to say that was pretty impressive, though. Not many people have the patience to pull that move.
I don't remember where I learned that you could do that. I think it was like in a YouTube video somewhere.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was the Geek Critique. For the shout out a fellow YouTuber, the Geek Critique did this amazing run through of all the Metroid games. Very in-depth, insightful reviews.
I'll have to look them up sometime.
Yeah, well maybe we can watch some later.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I have double defense, which is not gonna mean much later in the game with some of the enemies we'll be up against, but hey.
Every little bit helps, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get down to Norfair. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Kill me! Yeah, this is the unfortunate nature of the game. The only way to
Properly save is to die.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, you could always just wait for the blocks to reform.
Right? Oh no. What the hell?
I guess, yeah, you can't do it while you're in.
Maybe not when I'm... Okay. It does whenever it feels like it, apparently.
Right. Oh well.
Oh, this'll help.
You tried.
Alright.